So sorry about that. So the net weight is whatever it gives you, the minus that pouch, minus that pouch. So that is what the weight is. So your weight, anything you tell your customer that is the weight must be the weight. Must. If they say give me 1 kg, you say 1 kg point whatever gram is gross, but inside it, the thing inside is 1 kg. Please, it's very important. There's some very salient points you must know in exporting. You must make sure that whatever you're sending the buyer is exactly standard and what you promised. No compromise. If you're going to build a relationship over kilometers, you're going to be sincere. So once you tell your client that this is what it is, he goes home with it and says, oh, that's it. And when they measure, because they won't measure, and then the quality of the product is exactly what you said. Before you buy your products, you locate where you can get them, but don't buy and stock. Get your customers first. When you get your customers, you can now go and buy. But identify the products you want to sell, identify where you can get them, and then you can use them to source your buyers. When you now get the buyers, you know where to get your products. Always try and package in small quantities. That's a very salient rule in exportation. Package in small quantities. When you package in a big quantity, there's a limited amount you can sell. Let's say you're selling chili pepper now, and you're selling 1 kg. You can't sell 1 kg of chili pepper more than $20 or so. But if you're selling 100 grams, you measure in your weighing machine, in your scale, selling 100 grams, you can sell 100 grams for $3. When you now sell $3, 10 of it will give you 30, and 10 of it is 1 kg. Meanwhile, when you packaged in 1 kg, you would not sell $30. Another salient point you must note is in shipping. Ship nothing less than 10 kg. It's also a silent rule. They will not tell you they will not take your 5 kg, but they will not charge you 5 kg for 5 kg. They will charge you 5 kg for like 10 kg, and so on and so forth. So make sure that you ship, if it's your products, ship them in the smallest quantity possible, so that you can tag a price on it. And when you do, and then again, when you still take that 1 kg to shipment, one of them, you still ship the same thing you ship when you took a full 1 kg, and then you still sell $30. So put all of this, and you still sell maybe like $20. So, but when you make them 100 grams, it's still the same 1 kg when it gets to the shipper's point place. You still sell the same, you still ship at the same kg, but you make more money because you packaged in small quantities. Always try and do finished product, except of course you have a client that wants to do a container load of so many tons of unfinished product. But where the profit is for you as a beginner is in finished product. Until you stabilize and know what you want to do, start with finished products. And again, always get your buyer's full address. Don't make that mistake of not getting it. Get the full address, the email address, the phone number, the contact number, everything. You will need it. This is somebody you're shipping to. You don't know where it's going to. You need those contacts, so that for your own security and safety. And they too will ask you for your own. And if you label, it will of course be in your labeling. All of those, your address and your whatever will be on the labeling. Before you get into anything with the buyer, always ask him for payment terms. Ask for payment terms. Is he going to pay you half? Is he going to pay you full? If he's paying you half, how are you going to get the other half? Do you understand? So these are things you should sort out before you rush. It might be exciting. You understand? It might be exciting you've got your first order, but tidy it up. If he says I'm going to pay you half. You ask for how are you going to pay the others. Or if he says, I'm not paying you to ship, you say, I'm not also going to ship until you pay. It's only fine. If not, let's do escrow account. Find somebody you trust, or your agent, somebody, or a cousin, a friend, or one agent, anything. If your tailor, whoever you can trust, put the money in the person's hands. Once I'm done, I'll show the person documents that I have shipped, and they will pay me. Sometimes they don't want to involve another person. Some, of course, they don't want to go to escrow, because in escrow you will pay money. And even using agents and all of that, they don't want to really involve somebody else, because the person will say, why didn't you send me, and become a big problem to them. So, but you suggest those things, show that you're sincere. And of course, if they search you on Instagram and search you on Facebook, and they find out that this is really what you do, post on your Instagram and Facebook. Post, have a WhatsApp catalog where they will come finally to come and be talking to you. You people will be chatting. So have that catalog where you have set up the things you're selling. Make yourself trustworthy. You understand? Make your packaging exciting. Make your packaging exciting. Everything about you should be exciting. Your proposal should be exciting. You talk to them about how you're giving them organic products, how you're giving them fresh products from the farm, how you're trusted, how your price is very competitive compared to what they're doing, what they're saying, how you hygienically produced your products. They are hygienically processed and packaged. That you took your time to do this thing. Is a one-on-one thing you're doing for them. It's not a mass production and all of that. Sell yourself. You understand? In packaging, the large scale export, they will use jute bags, they will use pallets, they will use rice bags, sacks, and all of them. Those people don't need to package. You don't need to package, because you're sending, they're not even selling those products like that. They're going to use them. Now it's in agro products, the container load ones. They're going to use them to do process. They're going to process them into finished product and then repackage. So you don't really need packaging for those ones. You understand? Now, in this, another thing we want to discuss now is value chain of this program you have learned. Some of you might say, oh, I don't have the energy for this thing. But you know where you can source goods. So sometimes there's somebody on Instagram, all he says is, this product is this amount today. Today, as at today, this is the amount. He doesn't sell, but he knows who he's selling. So he has become a middleman, a comfortable middleman. He will put his own. So you can decide to be saying, oh, I have crayfish. I know where I can get crayfish in bags, good price, dried fish. That can be your own role. As we finish now, if you have those contacts, you can be putting them on the platform. Those who want them, even for personal consumption, and then those who don't know what to sell can say, oh, why don't I try this line? So you become a middleman. You can sell pouches, all these things, bottles, pouches, everything. You can sell them. You can be the middleman. You can get into packaging, shipping. You can decide, I now want to do shipping instead. You can be a transporter. Oh, I have a vehicle. I can move your things from Kaduna to Lagos, from Owerri to Port Harcourt. Then you can get it. Do you know how to make spices? If you know how to make spices, you can say, oh, I make these spices. If you want, come and take. There's some people, they don't have the stamina to do any of these things. If you do blended yam flour, yam this, you say, I can do these things, and you do them neatly and hygienically. People will buy and package in their small quantities, find buyers abroad, and then sell. So there are so many value chains that can come out of this thing you have done today. But what you must not do is, after learning this thing, you go to bed. That is the one you must not do. You determine where is your niche. What do I want to do with this thing I have learned? Am I looking for stores abroad? Then if you're looking for stores abroad, UK doesn't do FDA. UK doesn't do all those documentation, but US and Canada, they do. If you want to sell in US and Canada, you have to get FDA. If you don't know how to do FDA, you can contact us, we'll help you. But you must get an FDA and, put them on your products. In packaging your products, you There's so many things you have to put. How to use, ingredients, barcode, um, um, you put the expiry date, all of that. So if you want to brand it, your brand name will be there, your contact address and everything, and contact address, email and phone number will be there. Production and expiry dates will be there. Ingredients used to make it will be there. You don't have to put all your ingredients, but you can put the things. Barcode will be there. Your net weight will be there. Your gross weight will be there. Directions on how to use will be there. Details and your contacts will be there. So we will take on how to payment types in our next lesson. I hope if there are any questions, please always ask me, because here now we are rounding up, and we need to make sure that we get on after this lesson. Thank you.